Hey guys, it's Vera Wild and I am back again with more tips for beginning cross-dressers. This time I am going to talk about something that I've gotten quite a few questions on, and that is what I do with my eyebrows and to get them the way that you usually see them. Now there's a couple of things I get in terms of questions, and the first thing I'm going to address is I don't personally pluck or shape or do much to my actual eyebrows. I do a little bit of plucking in the middle, just to be sure that there's no stray hairs and there's no even hint of a unibrow. That you don't want anything like that. But other than that, what you see here, what you see is pretty much all you get. Now, in my case, I don't have particularly thick or bushy or even dark really eyebrows, so I did luck out in that way. Now that said, I did used to, when I lived in New York, I used to get it shaped, and I would get it styled. That I sometimes would get it threaded, sometimes waxed. I wouldn't have it done particularly feminine. I wouldn't have it a particularly thick brow, and I would go in and get the treatment done as a man. So they would just clean it up and make it neat and tidy, which is enough to get away with. Because if you get it actually shaped, your actual brow, into a feminine shape, then you're stuck with that in or out of dress. So always keep that in mind before you consider actually shaping your eyebrow. Now, you may have noticed that my eyebrows don't seem to pop as much as they normally do, and that's because there is something that I do to my eyebrow, and that is I do line it and fill it in a little bit with an eyeliner pencil like this. I use a brown one because that is pretty much in keeping with what the color would be. Right now, my eyebrow looks slightly more faded than it actually normally does because I've done nothing to avoid getting makeup on it when I put all the rest of this on. So it's got powder on it, it's got other stuff that has actually sort of faded it out a little bit, which for my purposes is a good thing. So what that leaves me to do is to just use this to fill in the shape that I want, sort of the shape that if I were living full-time as a woman and I want to get my eyebrows shaped, I'm just going to draw that shape in here, and I'll show you how I'm going to do that in just a moment. Okay, so I have the eyeliner pencil here, so I'm just going to, and I'm going to fill it in a little bit thicker towards the center, and then just taper it up to a single line going out. So you can watch me do that now. And on the other side. And there you go. And it's a look that it's a faked look, obviously, but it instead of getting that look that you get sometimes with women or dressers who shave or wax off their eyebrows and then just pencil it in on bare skin, you don't have that completely drawn on. It's not even real look. Instead, it's a bit more like I've highlighted the hairs that I want to pop in the shape that I would like my eyebrow to be. So that gives me a feminine shape eyebrow without actually having to wax or get it threaded or do anything to my actual eyebrow. I leave it pretty much as it normally grows in. So I hope you guys found that helpful, and until next time.